Okay, so the last modern shift that we'll talk about is the shift amongst the vowels that takes place in many regions of the south of the United States. I should point out, though, that there are lots of other examples of vowel shifts in varieties around the world, and in Great Britain. New Zealand vowels are fascinating. But another example in North America it seems, starts from the pattern of what's called glide weakening that we saw in the last unit. So where I is pronounced in as ah in all or in some environments. And this is a nice passage from a a chapter of Eric Thomas's on Southern English phonology, talking about how the vowels have been shifting. The thing that you're probably most familiar with already is the shift of e or I front and higher. So essentially what's happening in the shift is that the A vowel is going down to where the E vowel is, and the E vowel is going up to where the A vowel was. And an important part of this is that the E is diphthongized as well. Other things that you find in this shift are the goose and goat are fronting. Thomas provides transcriptions for a typical older and a typical younger speaker. Now, these changes are, of course, not uniform across the South. And the thing that you can see in these transcriptions, and this is the thing that might be the most familiar to you about the Southern shift, is that the E is transcribed as A plus a schwa, so it's a diphthong, dreis, dreis. Right? If we were, imitating a Southern speaker, if you're not a Southern speaker yourself, you might pick that vowel as the one that you would pick out as being very prototypical of Southern speech. But you won't hear it in all speakers. If you want to take a listen to some speakers of Southern English, you can go to the Idea Archive, where they read this passage called Comma Gets a Cure. And in Comma Gets a Cure, they use all of the keywords from the Wells lexical set. So we can hear whether dress is pronounced with or without the diphthongization in these samples of the speakers. So most of the speakers use this comma gets a cure. So we have all of these states represented. We could go to, say, Mississippi and pick a relatively recent recording. And then if we played this, we're going to probably hear comma gets a cure. Let's see.
This recording, Mississippi 13, is copyright the International Dialects of English Archive. Comma Gets a Cure is copyright Douglas N. Honorath, Jill McCullough, and Barbara Somerville.
Comma gets a cure. Well, here's the story for you. Sarah Perry was a veterinary nurse who had been working daily at an old zoo in a deserted district of the territory. So she was very happy to start a new job at a superb private practice in North Square near the Duke Street Tower. That area was much nearer for her and more to her liking. Even so, on her first morning, she felt stressed. She ate a bowl of porridge, checked herself in the mirror, and washed her face in a hurry. Then she put on a plain yellow dress and a fleece jacket.
So it sounds like maybe we had just a little bit of diphthongization in the dreis example there. And you should have been able to hear the monophthongization in lacking.